Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
No balls and 1 strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And it's fouled away. Bumgarner has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. There is Andrus. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 20.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and two.
1 ball. Now you can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. Julio Tehran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower.
Gallo.
Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Duffy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is in now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner's off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Danny Santana.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Guzman.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tehran gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball just inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Max Stassi. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Angels held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Dexter Fowler now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Fouled away. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Rougned Odor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, he was locked in for the last couple of innings, retiring 6 in a row before that one. So with 1 out, he'll be pitching from the stretch, hoping to get locked back in.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
1 ball, no strikes to count. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gets inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That will
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Angels.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Fowler is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
The third baseman, number 6.
Sliding into the box, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 9.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
This is on the ground over to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it is.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Upton.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes.
The count is 1 and 2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And it's gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Nope. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying,
Now
hey,
batting,
we're not going to
first
compound
baseman,
our mistakes here. Better
Ronald
issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
Well
catcher,
executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Texas. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Here it comes.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Max Stassi is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that's in there for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Guzman has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rendon. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis. Andrews.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrews. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He starts
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
2-1.
Push to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Joey Gallo will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jaime Barria will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jaime Barria.
Danny Santana will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch right there for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Liner in there for a base hit. Gallo rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, viewer. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Now in the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside. Two balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Joe Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Go! Smith!
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one, well below the zone. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler.
Go for the Rangers.
Hunter Cole is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Hunter Cole.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is foul right side. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Oh,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The shortstop, Elvis.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Hunter Cole will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number.
For the Rangers. Now playing right field. Number 22, Hunter Cole.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
In now, David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Matt Duffy. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider,
The
got
batter,
it
number
again,
8,
stayed tall, kept
designated
his
hitter.
hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Upton. Your
Nick
attention,
Solak
please.
will be summoned now to be the pinch
First
runner.
for the Rangers, number 15, Nick Solak.
In now, Justin Upton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three and 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a
Gallo.
tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3 and 0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nothing doing for the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nick Solak will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers.
Ryan Presley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Presley, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Madison Bumgarner earns his first win of the season. Julio Tehran takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Ryan Presley closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the